Greetings, Leo, and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be your monthly reading for the month of November 2020. Spirit Guide has already been invoked and the cards have been anointed, shuffled, and cut according to the amount of times and directions given to me by my Spirit Guide. And so with your kind permission, may I begin a look at and an interpretation of the Sacred Tarot for you for this time cycle. All right. Right. Okay, Leo. So, Leo, I do see where there was. It looks like you've kind of like given up or turned a corner on some love relationship that you had. It looks like you would love for it to work out, but right now, what's happening for you is you're really focusing on your money. You really are focusing on your security, your financial security. You are entertaining an opportunity that has come your way, and it looks like it's going to be a very positive move for you. I also see where there's some good news that you're about to get. If you haven't received it already, I realize this recording is a little bit late in the month, so you might be receiving it right about now between the 9th and the 12th. Somewhere during these days, or actually 9th and the 15th, you might be receiving some good news. And it's going to be good for you. It's going to be a blessing for you. And the Spirit is saying, don't go back. Don't go back to something that you really are ready to move beyond and move on to another level. I see a connection being made. I see, and this could be a partnership. I'm going to get some clarity about that. It could be a partnership, or it could be a friendship, but it's significant, and I'm going to come to that in a few moments. I definitely see where you are right now. You're not happy. You're really not happy where you are. You're not really being fulfilled where you are. And I also see where you don't feel like yourself. You really feel the need to make some changes. And I do see the cards are talking about change. The cards are talking about it's time for you to try something new. The spirit of the tarot is also talking about a very positive interview, as I mentioned a few moments ago about this opportunity. There's a very positive interview or presentation that you're about to have, or you're going to have during this month. It's going to be very, very prosperous for you. I see money coming your way. I see money beginning to unfold. Money is coming your way because of this presentation and this interview that you're going to have, or you should go ahead and have a little more confidence in your self. You're prepared. Have a little more confidence in yourself and your abilities. You are prepared. Get organized, and when you present yourself on this interview and in this presentation, just present yourself as you are organized and powerful. Present yourself in your very best of yourself. One of the things that the audience is going to be looking for, whoever the audience is, they're going to be looking for organization and the ability to handle details and to handle multiple details and multiple things. And so get prepared for that. Yeah, I do see where there was a situation, and this situation with this energy, it may not necessarily change rapidly. The energy is there. You definitely have feelings for this situation, but you're ready to end something. You really are ready to move on. And of course, situation is about a relationship. That's what I'm trying to avoid saying. But you really want to move on from something. You're kind of like, you kind of like spent with it, okay? And I think that you're kind of seeing things kind of clearly now, and I think that's a good sign for you. I definitely see a bunch of cards talking about money for you, Leo. There is money that is coming your way, and this is going to be a lot of work, a lot of work. But right now, money's coming your way, and it's going to come relatively. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a gift, but it's going to come to you in a way that you're comfortable with. Like you're going to have a lot of opportunities. You're going to have work to do, but it's going to be a pleasurable work. It's going to be something that you enjoy doing. Everything is not revealed to you just yet, but things are going to be made more clear as time progresses. I definitely see you might be spending some money changing wardrobe. You might be doing that. You also might be spending some money because some of you might be getting some type of counsel, some type of advice from someone. Some of you might be involved in a legal situation. In fact, I'm going to come back to that. Let's just stick a pin in that for the moment. But I definitely see this frustration or this anxious. You're kind of anxious to move on from this employment situation. All right, let's talk about this connection that I talked about a few moments ago. You're going to make a connection with someone. Your connection, when you meet the person, when you meet this entity, I want you to use your gut feelings, use your discernment, use the feelings that you feel inside of yourself, right? Use those feelings. Let those feelings guide you. You're going through something right now. It's an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. You won't be beginning the new one in its entirety until you get into 2021. But this is an end of a cycle. You're bringing this cycle to an end. Trust your feelings. Trust your intuition during this time. And you're showing up in your reading, which is definitely a very positive and powerful time. In other words, this is a powerful time for you, Leo. This is a positive time for you, Leo. This is a positive time for you. But use your charm. Use your wisdom. You don't have to be forceful. Use your wisdom and your charm. Okay, and there it is. What I wanted to see. I really did want to see this card because it gives me some clarity about this. There is the Lover's card in your final outcome position, which is very positive for relationships. I would say that there's going to be this connection with this person that you're going to meet. It's not going to be something that you want to talk about publicly. It's going to be something that's going to be on the hush, so to speak, on, kind of like on the QT, if you guys still use that word, but it's kind of, or that colloquialism. It's kind of like something that you want to just keep private for a moment, but it will turn into a love relationship. I definitely see that. I see a change in your employment because I see where you really don't feel as if you're getting the best and giving the best. You're not able to give the best of yourself because you're kind of stifled, and we talked about that a few moments ago. Some of you are thinking about relocating. This is not going to be a good time for you to relocate right now, not right this minute. This will be a time for you to make some changes in your psyche, in your beliefs, in your thinking. This will be a time for that. It will be a time for you to break free from some things, but this is going to be a mental change first, and then we'll deal with the physical change of address if there's going to be one, perhaps by the time we do the December reading. I see you making wise decisions, positive decisions, intelligent decisions about love. I do see that. I think that this thing about money that I talked about, I think it's something that has been brewing for a while. I think it's something that you may have applied to, or you may have thrown your hat in the on the table, whatever they called it. You may have put your name in it. You may have tried this before. You may have already started this process. Right now I see where this whole thing about you feeling not happy, and we talked about that a few moments ago when I talked about you not being able to produce at your highest level, not being appreciated, not being recognized, and so there's going to be a need for a change, and that change is coming. In fact, the Tower card is really, I'm going to stop at the Tower card too. The Tower card is presenting itself. I like the Tower card. It's like the Metamorphosis card, particularly in the context of your reading, Leo. The Tower card is about something crumbling so that something new can be rebuilt on a stronger foundation. It is a necessary cycle for us. I talked about the cycle that you're finishing. We all go through these cycles where some things have to crumble and then we can rebuild. Some things have to crumble and then we can rebuild. What I don't want you to do, and the only thing that I would say that comes from my gut to your ears, is that don't fight the change. Don't fight the change. Sometimes it appears as if we're losing, but we're actually gaining. Sometimes we fight the changes. We try to become brittle and stubborn. And when we do so, nature and life has a way of breaking us. So don't do that. Accept the change. This change is something that you wanted, actually. It's something that you deserve, and it's something that you desired for some time. Accept it, and as it comes, just embrace it. It's going to bring you to a better place. All right. I definitely see a good job interview or some type of presentation for those of you that are involved in sales. I definitely see money is coming for you. I see a nice amount of money too. Some of you are finishing up something and there's a nice amount of money that is coming your way. Follow your intuition, follow your gut feelings. Okay, please do that. All right, I'm going to stop there, Leo, and I'll talk to you in the month of December. I may talk to you before then, but you stay blessed. Okay, talk to you soon.